You from Perth or Western Australia. It's 4 o'clock here. Taking the doggos for a walk. If you haven't been on the channel before, this is what we do. A bit of a live, usually once a day. It depends what's going on, but we do a live, bit of a chat about whatever's going on. It's hard to have friends, so anyway, just feel like talking, chatting, talking to people. This is what we're doing today, just cruising around. It's been a fairly relaxing day. Went out and helped some friends organise a car yesterday. That was quite good. I felt quite useful and able to help a friend of mine out, which was good. Okay, we've got some people's coming up. I'll turn this around on my head. Come on, you two. Someone's picked their dog up. Come on, let's go. Someone picked their dog up, but that's all right. People do what they got to do, I guess. Come on. Come on, Pops. So, yes, it's weird, It's weird. People... I struggle to say hello to people, so I don't know what to expect, Come on. It's a lot of energy, I guess. A lot of energy to say hello to a whole bunch of people. It's easier to just focus on what you're doing and keep your head down, I guess. Interesting. So, yes. Oh. Time for poo cam, where we pick up the dog's poopies. Steve, hey mate, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Where are you tuning in today from, Steve? Not too bad, mate. I've been having a good day, a relaxing day. Not doing too much, just getting some stuff. Spain, nice. Hola. From Spain. Oh, this poo cam. That's part of cleaning, doing the walks. We've got to clean up after the dogs with stinky poops. But, so it's challenging because Spain on a holiday. Oh, lovely. Oh, yes. I hear Spain's very nice. I haven't been to Spain. I've been to Italy and a few other places, but never Spain. Spanish people always seem so friendly and happy. So if you've only just tuned in, welcome to Autism Addicts Live on the Spectrum, where we just basically walking the dogs, hanging out with you guys. Smash the like button. Warm, yeah. Everybody, I've had Tima was telling me from Poland that it was super warm in Poland as well. Everyone's like freaking out. Hey, great, Steve. That's awesome, buddy. Hit the like and subscribe if you want. We do stuff like this. I'm also making music. Really, it's ADHD, yeah. Recently diagnosed, or have you been diagnosed for a while? Arthur Vasunilbaravka. Oh my God. From Western Australia. Perth, Western Australia, in the southern hemisphere. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm just late diagnosed, last 5 years or so, and I started the channel because I wanted to, I guess like most autism channels, raise awareness for autism and just, just show people that we're all basically, just trying to exist in a world that isn't made for us. Because I don't think the world's made for neurotypical people either. I think the world, the patriarchal, hierarchical, money-grubbing, greed-based system is not made for humans. It's not made for humans. I also think humans don't scale very well, so we're supposed to be in smaller, tight-knit, supportive communities, Come on. You can say hi, he's super friendly. Yeah. Good boy, come on. We go see the horse, we go see the kangaroos. So hopefully we might see some kangaroos this afternoon. We just walked past the Karrinyup golf course. Yeah, I am from India. Oh, hey, Arthur. This is the kind of content creation I'm doing. We do live streams. I do music. I'm an artist, so my main, I guess, creative expression at the moment is music. So I do live stream music. Kind of set up to, it's all my own tunes, but kind of set up to be like a DJ setup kind of thing, if that makes any sense at all. Have a look at some of the lounge room streams. That's music. I probably need a new thumbnail for that, but the music, all improvised, live, sort of doorless. I mean, some people would call it doorless jamming, but I'm not really jamming as such as trying to create tracks on the fly that make you want to dance. So yeah. Oh well, it's good. Had some people watching, got rid of them. It's only the special people hanging around. No, I shouldn't say that. This tree is amazing, I think. I really like this tree. Thanks for tuning in. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. I don't really feel like talking very much today, but I will. Hey, thanks, Arthur. Thanks for subbing, mate. Really appreciate your support. Thanks for having you here. Gosh, I always feel quite... I feel humbled when people subscribe to the channel. I really just sort of started this to, put my art out there and just kind of connect other people on the spectrum. And I spend a lot of time at home and not going out very much. So meeting people online this way through the stream is actually a lot easier to cope with. Yeah, and hey, we hit 180 subscribers, so that's pretty amazing. Shout out to all the new subscribers. We really appreciate you. Really appreciate you a great deal. Oh, here we are, cruising past. So the trees are really popping lately because we've had a lot of rain, so... But it's quite crazy because they spray glyphosate everywhere and then they plant new plants and expect them to grow and then they all die. So it's sort of a little weird. They don't seem to get the connection, Oh, the bush is dying. Stop playing poison everywhere. But This is where we're at here at Autism Addict, at the intersection of radical ideas. Radical ideas like saving the planet that we live on and stuff like that. Not giving billionaires more money. I mean, you know, back in the old days, if you're a billionaire, they'd take most of your companies off you and distribute your wealth. Oh, this doesn't look three guys standing around down the bottom of there. Oh, what they up to. Anyway, just spy on people. So let me know in the comments and the chat where you're watching from. And you on the spectrum? Not? What are you doing? How's your day going? Hope your day's going good. These dogs are having a great time out here. Hello. The most dangerous dog in the world, that. Some guy's talking about dogs chasing him. He goes, the only one that's really going after me is the Chihuahua. It's like, yeah, well, everyone knows they're the most dangerous dog in the world. Hilarious. Hilarious. It's quite funny. He says, wandering around, hello, sweetie. Aren't you gorgeous? Oh, such a beautiful little puppy. Oh, did you say hi? Say hi to the puppies. So yeah, that's my dog voice. Cruising around. So this is just the back of the golf course here. Bit of nature area, trees, bushland. So nice to get out amongst it and just experience the recharge, I guess. It's just nature, trees. It's good. It's good. Welcome. You're tuned into Autism Addict. This is live on the spectrum, where we just documenting life on the spectrum, really. Ooh. 20 people watching. How are you? Autism Addict, live on the spectrum, broadcasting live from Western Australia. We're happy to have you with us and happy to have you keeping us company as we cruise around the park today. Pretty chill live stream, just pretty casual, kind of, you know, relaxed. There's some chill beats, some music on the channel as well, if you're into that sort of thing. Yeah. So welcome to Live on the Spectrum. Now, if anybody's been following the channel, you will know that there's been some issues with the toe, and it wasn't broken. It was apparently, according to the podiatrist, Morton's neuroma, which is like a collection of tissue around cells in the foot. So that's kind of cool. Finally found out what was wrong with it. The podiatrist did some stuff, did magic, did their magic thing where they stuck a needle in there, did some dry needling and strapped it up and said, okay, don't do too much exercise, this and that. So, you know, it was good. It was good to know finally what's wrong with things, because then you can kind of go, oh, you know, that's what's wrong, and do what you need to do to help yourself heal it, I guess. It's just very hard to heal something when you don't know exactly what's wrong, I guess, and you're having swelling and pain, and yeah, it was. And so apparently a lot of the stuff I've been doing, heel raises and a lot of the little exercises I've been doing to try and activate my feet and activate my sort of everything going on in the foot, underneath the foot, because I've been trying to practice parkour and roller skating, rollerblading, and I've got the trampoline and the jungle gym out the back, trying to get a bit better at acro and stuff, just trying to stay flexible and strong, really. But I've discovered that doing those activities are really good for the mental health. So, yeah, so it just, you know, of course, it's very difficult when you're depressed and all of that to get out and do things like this. So having the dogs kind of forces me to come down here and do some bush bashing. How exciting is this, eh? The dogs usually go in the river for a little swim. But yeah, this is just a little sort of on the back of the wetlands, really. Little creek that comes through here, loads of frogs, and you know, people come and bash the bush down, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it is a nice little spot to walk in the afternoon. The dogs really love it. They like going in the water. He does, particularly. He loves, we took him down the beach yesterday. If you saw the live stream yesterday, we were streaming from down at South Beach in Fremantle, which was quite cool. Feel free to go and have a look at that. That was streaming yesterday. So yeah, this is quite exciting. You know, we got there's a fire through here recently, so some of the trees are a bit fire scarred. But fire does help regenerate the Australian bush, because obviously lightning strikes, etc., would normally create some. Oh, okay, so here we go. The dogs are going to scare these away, but there's a couple of big swans in here. Swanee McSwans. Over there. And sometimes, if we're lucky, it could be a bit early. Oh no, I don't know if you guys can see this. Zoom in. But up there, little kangaroo hanging out. And the dogs quite like the kangaroos. It's very exciting. So yeah, live kangaroos for you on the Live with the Spectrum. Live on the Spectrum. Branding and marketing, really, I just enjoy being live. I enjoy making these videos for y'all, and it's really fun to have people watching from all over the world, and it's really interesting to see how many people come and check out the channel that are neurodivergent, and it's also interesting how many people come and check out the channel who are not neurodivergent, which is cool too, you know. We don't discriminate here. Everybody's welcome. I guess we just ask that you be open-minded. And I say we because it's the channel. I feel like it's the channel and me. The channel is its own entity created by me, but it's not really me. It's a representation. So that's interesting. Hey, cool. We've now got it's showing 0 on the watching scale, but that's all right. We keep going. Could have finished the walk. So Mumu's getting quite excited. I think there might be some kangaroos. She can see golfers, which are less interesting than the wildlife. I mean, really, they should just plant trees everywhere and don't bother golfing and just let it be wildlife. They actually cull the kangaroos in there because, oh, there they are. They harass the golfers, apparently. some of the bigger males get a bit territorial. So I don't know if we can... Kangaroos! So we've got the kangaroos over there. I just see... Oh, there's one just here too. He might run off. See this little guy here, just on the other side of the fence there. He's just hanging out looking at the dogs. And there's a couple in the bush that are sitting up looking at us, and a couple that you almost can't see the ones in the bush because they're so well camouflaged, but they're sort of like, I don't know, my finger there. You can quite see them, they're hidden. And these skippies here, just chilling. They don't even care, no one's watching. And this little guy in here, he's just off foraging in where it's a bit normally. Oh look, there's a couple here. Normally they don't get so close. It's a bit not very good view at the moment. They might run off if the dogs bark. There's one little guy. Oh, it's a bit hard to see. There's a couple of there's one little guy just here in front, behind the bushes there, and another little guy over there. That's quite interesting. They normally don't come over this far. Try and get a slightly better view. There's trees obscuring the view of the roos, and you can sort of see how well camouflaged they are as well. They seem to know that they're kind of safe behind there in the fence. Just eating food. And they'll stay out all night munching away. Kangaroos live on the spectrum, hey? That's cool. I like it. And there's more over there as well. There's a whole sort of clan of them. It's not the best camera for this, but it's amazing how because there's a kangaroo right there and you can almost not see it. It just looks like it's part of the tree. That's hectic. Really good camouflage. These little guys down here still eating away. Sticking their heads up. Oh, there you go. That's a better view. Hello. Hi. You say hi? So the dogs are just fascinated. The kangaroos are like, yeah. Anyway, we'll continue letting those guys eat their dinner. Just sort of, the golf course. We're in an area called Karrinyup. It's the Karrinyup Lakes or Kareen, I don't know. The Lake Gwelup Regional Open Space is where we are. Region. It's a regional open space. Back with the puppies. So yeah. Oh, someone put this up. This is sweet for a kid's party or something, I guess. The Enchanted Forest. Oh, I think I like that they left them there because I like stuff like that. There's another park we go to where there is like a little tree where people have left the fairy tree. There's a short. Have a look in the shorts and you'll see it. It's a little fairy tree with fairies and dolls and stuff put in there, and every now and again you go past and it'll all be gone. Oh, we got a... You have... Oh, thank you. I don't know. You don't need to see that. Someone's asking stupid questions in the chat, but that's all right. Another moderator just handled this. There you go. That was me. I moderated that stuff out of existence. But that's all good. I kind of find the wacky comments interesting, because I'm like, what made you say that? What made you ask that question? Now, I'm just going to do a quick shout out to a friend of mine, Lucy, who is Lucy Barnard, who's walking the length of the world, man. She's hiked something like 20,000 kilometres. It's just insane. She started at the bottom of South America and she's now just into Canada. It's hectic, like absolutely legendary. So shout out Lucy, and she's walking with her dog too. Her dog, his name escaped, Wombat. So it's Lucy and Wombat. Google search Lucy and Wombat and you will find her adventures online. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. So here we are, it's just walking along this little track here. Oh, poo cam. It's time for poo cam. Good boy. So puppies need to exit out the things that we put in them to keep them going. I might just put the phone down here. Oh look, you can look at a nice big tree. So I've been looking at a bunch of stuff on creating narrative stories with your live streams and with your Google. There's so much stuff on how to be, how to win the game of YouTube and whatnot. It's, I look at it and I get all excited, and then my executive function goes, yeah, we're not doing any of that. Which is odd. So I've tried to find a way around executive dysfunction, and that's just by taking action, thinking about the action that I want to take that's going to get me to where I want to go, and then just taking the action and not thinking about planning or structure, because it takes me into a different part of my brain that doesn't function very well, and it just goes, executive dysfunction. It's a bit like having, a bit like having a Windows operating system that just does stuff without you telling it, or shuts down and stops working, or like the spinning beach ball of death. That's a bit like executive dysfunction. Everything just goes, and your brain just goes, yeah, let's not do anything for a while. And I've been realising that quite a lot of the traits I notice are, I'm noticing a lot more ADHD traits. I've been thinking of maybe trying some ADHD medication. So anyone in the chat there has got any suggestions about that, or what's your experience been with the ADHD medication, positive, negative? Interested to hear your experiences. Yeah, if you've got any, that'd be good. But yeah, there's also a part of me that wants to get off all the medication altogether. But then It's hard to imagine. Although, yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about work, going to work every day. It does provide structure, but you also have to pay for that in ways that are incredibly taxing. How to be in the system and not be consumed by it completely. I think that's why artists make art, to be honest with you. It's why I make art. Because I feel like I have to say, hey, look, this is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. Why, as humans, as a species, are we doing this? Doesn't make sense. It hurts millions of people and impacts millions and millions of people in negative ways, and yet we still continue to do it because some rich person owns a bunch of shit and they need to keep making a ever increasing quarterly profit, you know, which just makes everybody's lives around servicing them starts to look like a giant Ponzi scheme. It's like a cult. If you give me your soul, you can have a car and television and Netflix. Oh, someone out gardening. Hello. It's good. I've got to do some gardening. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll turn this into a gardening channel. So we'll have rollerblading, we'll have live techno for the revolution, we'll have some trampolining and various other sort of stuff. And we'll see how long we can keep it up before I go in a box somewhere. And hopefully we can inspire some people to try some stuff they've never tried before. If I had one piece of advice for anybody, anytime, anywhere, it would be keep learning. Learn as many things, as many skills, as, you know, instruments are great, music's great because you can never learn everything. It's just always, you know, keep that brain ticking over because that's what's going to keep you alive and healthy the longest, is having an active mind and being engaged. And, you know, little challenges too. I like to challenge myself with little things like, you know, go, oh, all right, I want to sit down and watch this thing on TV. All right, is that, and I say to myself, is that entertainment or is it research or learning, research and development? Is it entertainment or... And if it's entertainment, sometimes I go, right, I'll go and do 10 push-ups before I watch this, or I'll squat, do a sit in the Asian squat position for 10, 15 minutes before I go and do the thing, you know, because I'm very easily distracted by comfortable things and things that make me feel comfortable. And I'm also aware that the things that make me feel comfortable are not necessarily the things that are the best to do sometimes, you know. Like eating lots of chocolate like I do is going to give you, I don't know, like diabetes or something, probably. Yeah, so... But it's good. Even during COVID, I did notice there's lots of people that come down and walk around the park. It's really cool. It's good to see people. you know, it's good for your mental health. I mean, that's the main thing. It's a positive mental health thing. Oh, the dogs are roaming off. Say hi. Say hi, puppies. Hey, look. It's weird. They'll pet your dog, but then they won't look at you in the eye. It's bizarre. It's interesting. It's interesting to watch people running too, because you can see whether they're in alignment or not. Hi, gorgeous. Hey, yeah. Come on. Oh, it's a little one. Oh, so funny. Oh, we've got the footy players up here playing footy. So if you've watched any of live streams from the past, you'll notice that sometimes we're at a different park up the road and there's footy players. So there's a few parks in Perth that are off-lead parks for dogs. And I keep these guys off-lead as much as possible just so they can have a nice dog's life. Sometimes they get me in trouble because they like to go and say hello to other dogs, and if other dogs are on leads, that can be problematic because, yeah, dogs on leads aren't always friendly and more defensive with their owners. Puppy's on the lead, darling. Puppy's on the lead. So we'll try and see. If I say, he just goes past. Good dogs. Hello, puppy. But you see in the body language of most other dogs that people really mostly puppies just want to sniff and have a bit of a play and interact. They're quite social. Oh, this is interesting. So we've got loads of birds. I don't know if we can see these birds, but I'll stop. Loads of like swallows flying around. Really, they're going after the early morning bugs, I think, early evening bugs. But it's quite mad. There's loads of them all flying about the place. It's a bit better if I zoom in. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So I'll just put it back on my face because there's people out here and I don't want to put people on the internet unless they want to be on there. Oh. Is it a party, puppies? Look, Moo Moo, all the birdies are flying around, aren't they, hey? She usually likes to chase birds, so I think she's a bit confused. It's just, we're sort of in the middle of it, actually. It's quite wild. I don't know if you can see that. Oh. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. People with their dogs roaming around. Oh, this is good. The footy players. Playing. Come on, let's go. Oi. Oi, stop there. The dog likes to dig up the ground and I've got to go and stick it back in the hole. Oi, come on. Come on, 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 come on. So he wants to play with the lead. Just trying so you can see a bit more of that. Come on, puppies. Come on. Come on. It's Leon the Rottweiler. Come on. Come on, let's go now. Rambunctious puppies, let's go. Are you having a play? Here, look. 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 I run along. No, see, he's weird. He just have a little play and then he's like, enough. I've had enough playing for now. He does have a hinky back leg and we try to keep that. Well, he shouldn't really be running around off the lead, but what are you going to do? Go, no, you cannot be a dog. And I figured in nature, he'd just have to deal with it and carry on, really. You know, in nature, if you get a sore leg, there's no vet that's coming to get you. If another animal or, something bites you or stings you, that's it, game over. Now you're food. So, yeah. So this is the little wooden bridge over the wetlands area here. So we're on Whadjuk Noongar Budja. So this is Whadjuk Noongar country here. This is a sacred area and food source area, and people were living here full time throughout the year. The rain season comes and a lot of abundance down here in terms of bird life and nature doing its thing. So great if you happen to be hunter-gatherer living in these areas, reeds galore, so loads of really good raw materials for building shelters and that kind of stuff. Which of course all ended with the coming of the British to steal stuff. Great SBS show, I think it might be on the ABC iView too, called What the British Stole. So, I'm not, I don't care which nation state you come from, but it's interesting because the British Empire really just did roam around the globe and steal everything that was nailed down. So it's, so there's 2 seasons of it. It's fantastic. It's really, really interesting in terms of, you get a different view of history than what we've been told in high school, which is, I guess, accurate to some extent, but also incredibly biased and only looked at from one perspective, and that's the perspective of the conqueror. So, yes, there you go. So, Marlo doesn't look like he wants to come. It's funny, dogs just not doing what their owners say. We know what that's like, don't we? Hey, say hi. It's hilarious. Dog's just cruising along and poor lady's like, come here, what are you doing? And sometimes the dogs just like to have a bit of a sniff, and they just like to go to the edge of their boundary. And, I find most of the time mine don't like to be too far away from me. There's one there cruising along. She needs more exercise. Although I think she's putting on muscle. She's been eating a lot of bones lately, and she's putting on like muscle, which is interesting. See, and he's just cruising along with people. Are you having fun? Are you hanging out? Are you having a party? Is that little puppy? Is that your friend? Oh, Wilbur! Oh, you made a friend, puppy. Oh, how gorgeous. Oh. Papa! Oh, he's so gorgeous. It's a little puppy making noises. That's hilarious. And the dogs just, my dogs just go, oh, there's people walking. Let's go and walk with them. He's talking on his phone. Say hi. Hi. Hi, Kaiser. Good boy. No, I just talk to people's dogs like they're mine, so. Listening to people talking. Oh, that girl's quick. She started before. So in the time it's taken us to walk a quarter of the way around, she's been round oh no, hang on, she's coming. She's gone halfway and come back again. All right, I don't feel so bad. But it's kind of, funny sometimes. You go for a walk, because it's about, 2-3 Ks or something. You go for a walk and then you see people jogging and then they pass you twice or 3 times. Come, pups. I'm overhearing people's conversations. It's a gentleman. Just talking about cricket. Anyway, I'm overhearing. Does anyone else do that on the spectrum? Does anybody else listen to other conversations and eavesdrop on things that people are saying? I guess that's a hypervigilance thing, when you're sort of always trying to make sure that you're gonna, no threats around. Because when you're hypervigilant, you're prepared for the threat at all times. Already working out something to say as a deflection or a response to stop them thinking about predating on you. It's bizarre and wild. So if you've just tuned in, welcome to the Autism Addict live on the spectrum. We're coming up to the end of the walk, actually. And got to go and get some rice and some yogurt and something else maybe from the supermarket. Then we'll trundle home and see what Wendy's doing, and we'll see how we go. I might have the energy to do a bit of a mix-up tonight, so I might do an hour of music later on. If you're around, hit the bell, hit the notification bell, and you'll get notifications of when we go live and stuff. So you won't, because we're a bit random here, based on the energy. I looked at something on ADHD the other day, and the creator was talking about going, kind of using your energy levels to manage, rather than trying to plan things out and block out sections of time. If you know what you want to do, and then when you have the energy for that, you do it, it's much easier. And I'm finding that I'm being more productive in that situation too. So I'm kind of going with the flow, going with the energy. And that's really working for me. So yeah, let me know if you've got a similar experience. How do you manage your executive dysfunction? How do you manage tasks, getting things done? Do you do that? Do you follow the energy, or are you more about because I used to think writing lists made me feel productive, but what I sort of realised recently is, you write a list and you maybe only get a few things on the list done, and you're not actually being productive. And I'm talking about being productive in terms of like staying calm and being in a calm state and not a masking state and not a, what's the name? Not a regulated state. So if I'm not dysregulated, I can be a lot more productive and get a lot more done. Yeah. All right. So guys, look, I'm about to go for a drive. Might do another stream later on tonight and possibly tomorrow. I'm just looking at this thing on my nose, this big, seems like it's getting bigger. Might have to get that chopped off. Anyway, peace out. Hope everybody has a brilliant day. I hope everybody gets some peace, some calm. Thank you all for coming for a walk with me, and we'll see you soon, all right? Talk to you guys later. Bye.